January and February in the desert of Arizona. I've camped in a lot of places, and in this video I'd like to talk about where you stay at night and share some of the variety of places where I have been spending the night as I have been on the road. Nomads certainly operate differently. Some have every night planned out in advance with a place to stay. I prefer to just kind of plan it as I go along. However, that does cause some stress sometimes in wondering if the place you find at night is going to be comfortable and secure and you'll feel safe. So that's the downside on not having every night planned out in advance, either at RV parks or state parks or national parks. The downside is wondering where you'll be at night and if it will be a place where you feel safe and secure. I prefer to plan it as I go, and of course that gives great freedom in what you do. You're not tied to a schedule, you're not tied to a route, you're not tied to a map. You kind of go with the flow, kind of go where the spirit moves. If you find about something, if you find out about a new interesting place you hadn't heard of before, no problem, you just go. You're not tied into having a reservation somewhere. Those are the Chiricahua Mountains ahead, where I'm headed for the night. Campground full, no overnight parking. Well, that answers part of the question about where to stay tonight. Do you have any camping spots open?
No, the Bonita Canyon Campground is full for tonight.
Any cancellations?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Because people have until checkout time the next day.
So are there other places you can camp?
Sure, you can go out to the Coronado National Forest. Pine Ring Canyon Road is taking you up and eventually over the Chiricahua Mountains to Portal. So it's taking you to the high country where there's a developed campground that's closed in winter. There's hiking trails up there, so that would be the recreational.
What's the road like?
It was just graded on Saturday, so it's better than it has been, apparently.
Oh, very good. Visiting further, I learned that they were expecting a lot of snow that night in the high country where I was being directed. I decided instead to drive back to Wilcox and stealth camp on the lake where I had filmed the Sandhill Cranes. I had not seen a sign saying no overnight parking, so I decided I would take my chances. There was a beautiful sunset. I even got Henry framed in the center, and it was a lovely night. I tallied up the places where I have spent the night during my 8 weeks in the Arizona desert. I spent 17 nights on federal BLM, that's Bureau of Land Management land, where you can stay for up to 14 days for free. I spent 15 nights in the driveways of good friends. 14 of those nights were at the home of good friends in Tucson. 11 nights were at KOA campgrounds scattered around the state. 4 nights in state parks, 3 nights in Walmart parking lots, and 2 nights were spent stealth parking. That is, parking in places where you might be asked by local officials to move elsewhere. I was not asked to move. The most I ever paid for a night was $65 at the KOA campground in Kingman, Arizona. The least I paid was $15 a night in the overflow camping area at the Picacho Peak State Park. There were 37 nights when I did not pay anything at all. My 52 nights in the Arizona desert have cost me $477, averaging out to $9 a night. I was asked the other day if I was tired yet of my nomadic life, and I had to respond, no, not yet.